All right, Black family. You know what it is. It's Underground Warrior TV, Black at y'all with another one, another video. You feel me? Hey, come on into this channel, mash up them likes, man. Come in, liking that video. Come in, sharing this video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you come in, subscribing to the channel. If you don't mind, hit that notification button at the bottom because I want you to be in the crosshairs. Every time I drop one of these videos, I want you to sit down and check out what I'm saying. Because, I'm trying to bring it how I know how to bring it. The only way I know how to bring it is to bang on this beast. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to keep my foot on this beast. You know what I'm saying? Till we all wake up, and take back our rightful position in the earth. You feel what I'm saying? Fam, I'm telling you, man, when these people poses as legal, people in the world, I'm talking about the court system, the judicial system overall. These people pose as being a people who supposed to uphold a law to protect the people. They're supposed to be legal advocates for justice and freedom and equality. But we know that these people only advocate to oppress Black people, but they in position as legal, rightful people. They are illegal. They took this country illegal and they set up a government which is illegal. This government is illegal because it was built on the backs of our people. They captured our people and took our people from out of Africa, which was illegal. And they still kidnapping. To this day, I got a case that I want to speak about where the children's services in the court system took 5 young kids from a Black mother and a Black father while traveling from Georgia in the middle of Tennessee. They didn't make it out of Tennessee. They was going to Chicago to a family funeral. A family funeral. Fam, I'm not joking. You could go look this case up for yourself. For yourself, you can check this out, man. I'm trying to bring out the essence of the truth, man. That's what I want to represent on this channel. If you feel I said something wrong, I interact with my subscribers. And by the way, thanks to my new subscribers, because I ain't nothing without the subscribers, without the Black people. See, I believe in unity. I believe in love. I believe in us as a genuine people with genuine hearts. I don't look down on all of us all the time. I can't, because the essence of us is righteous. We are righteous by nature. We just living over here in America, with the European mindset. We just like them now. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, because we've been over here so long. They've been our teachers, right? For 400 years, 300 years, they've been our teachers. All you got is the white supremacy curriculum in school from kindergarten through 12th. And even in college, you have a white man curriculum. You don't have the knowledge of yourself. These people are still kidnapping our people. Check this out, man. The family gets stopped in Manchester, Tennessee, Coffee County. And I checked out Coffee County. It's like 200 odd people live in Coffee County, but the whole city is probably like 2,000 opposed to 60,000 white people. These kids was taken because the mother and father admitted of smoking marijuana in the car when the state trooper pulled them over. State trooper pulls them over, said the windows or two black. They was tinted. Plus, they was driving in the left lane and won't pass in the left lane, driving in the left lane without passing. State trooper pulled them over, smelled some weed. I think it was maybe 1.7 ounces. You know, weed is like legal. Um, they take the children on those merits, and they say that the brother that was driving in the car, he had a weapon, but they don't say what kind of weapon, under disability, but he's out waiting to try to get his kids back. They took the kids a month ago. Y'all know sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is embedded in children's service. When have they gave a fuck about black kids? Sorry about my language, y'all, but I get upset. When has Tennessee, if you follow Tennessee, know anything about Tennessee, that's one of the most racist states in America. We know about Tennessee. It's real racist in Tennessee. 5 children from 4 months to 7 years old. You snatch the kids, kidnap them, and won't get them back. And won't give them back. They won't get the kids back. When has the Democratic Party is weaker than children's service in Tennessee? When have a politician being weak? The politicians proclaim that they are telling children's service to get the kids back to their mama. They've been gone a month. And you know, white people, if they got those kids in their custody, they may try some child molestation. See, children's service is inadequate. I know right here where I'm from, this black man living with two white females. His son is biracial. The white female that he had the baby by, he doesn't live with her. He's living with two other females. But this white woman was telling children's service that this is where I'm from. This is a different story. I'm going to parallel this to what I'm saying about children's service. They not in the best interest of black kids. The white woman said that her ex is doing something to her son. I think she had a drug problem, and that's how he ended up with custody. I'm going to tell you what this brother did. He's sick. He was child molestation, his own son. They beat him, the two white women that he lived with. They beat this little boy, starved this little boy out, and they killed him. Children's service did not listen to the woman to get the baby out that house. So here we go again, children's service in Manchester, Tennessee, kidnapped. Children's service, do you know what you did to the minds of these little kids? Send them back to their mom. You're going to lock the kids up, but the mom and dad is out waiting to go to court on these bogus charges. Misdemeanors. They are charged with misdemeanors. Children's service is retaliating against the parents because they went to the media about this particular incident. Child molestation, children, sex trafficking is interwoven in that children's service, Department of Children's Service. A lot of clients not clients, I take that back. A lot of the workers inside our children's service are down with sex trafficking kids. Now thinking that they're trying to put these kids through some type of sex trafficking. I'm telling you, you do not take people's kids. These kids, was they starving? You didn't say that. The kids cried for their mother and they rip the kids away from the mother. It's a kidnapping to me. A misdemeanor, you take somebody's kids because somebody was smoking weed, and if somebody had a weapon under disability, you punish them. You don't punish the kids. The kids' dad is out waiting to go to court. I don't even know if he got a chance to attend the family funeral in Chicago. They kidnapped them kids. I don't care what you say. Weed, marijuana is legal almost everywhere. 1.7 ounces. Somebody smoking weed caused you to take children. Was the children smoking weed? Was they high? Why did they take the kids away from this black mother? It's a kidnapping. This is the white man, white woman mentality, is to separate our family unit. They attacked this black family unit, tinted windows, driving in the left lane without passing, smoking weed is not good merit to take kids away from their mother. They don't understand. They don't understand the psychological damage they just put down on these kids. These kids been away from their mother going over a month. Return them kids. Politicians, you full of shit. Democratic politicians full of shit in Tennessee. You are a politician. You have more power than children's services. Has anybody checked on the well-being of the kids? Are they being molested? Because if you put the kids in a white home, not saying that black people don't do no child molesting, but 98% of child molestation that happen to black kids is in foster care. Facts. A lot of black kids, a lot of kids in general, get molested in foster homes. These kids do not need a foster home. They got a mom and a daddy. A mama and daddy mistake of smoking weed. Is that enough merit and grounds that snatch kids? This is a kidnapping. I don't care what you say. This is a kidnapping. It's a shame. Manchester, Tennessee is a racist environment. In the county, it's only 200 people live in the county. 200 what? 50 people live in the county. Only 2,000 people live in the city. Opposed to 54,000 whites. You think the kids went to a black foster home? 5 kids? They separated the kids probably. That's what they usually do. They separate the kids. Her oldest son is 7 years old. He could understand what was going on. For 4 months to 7 years old, 5 black kids kidnapped in Manchester, Tennessee. Ain't that a crying shame? It should be some more pressure. It should be more pressure from the black caucus of Tennessee. Where's the black caucus in Tennessee? Black caucus in Tennessee is quiet as a church mouse. They ain't saying nothing because they down with the kidnapping of these 5 kids. They probably scared to say something because they probably be lynched. You know, Tennessee, they lynch niggas. You can get lynched in Tennessee. Take your ass to a sundown state or a sundown city such as Coffee County. I bet you better not get caught walking in Coffee County in a particular area around them race soldiers. In every state, they have a sundown city. And I bet you Manchester is one. I bet you any amount of money that Coffee County is one of the racist counties in Tennessee. I'm gonna read y'all something from a Tennessee politician. I'm gonna read y'all this right here. A Tennessee legislator has apologized after suggesting hanging people from a tree as a potential method for state execution, in comments interpreted by some as called the state-sanctioned lynchings. See, they crazy in Tennessee. You know, a cop, off-duty cop, no matter if he's high on fentanyl, been drinking, he's allowed to carry a gun. Even on duty, if a cop is under some type of substance control, he's loud or heard loud to carry a gun. On Tuesday, the State House Criminal Justice Committee was debating a bill to add the firing squad to Tennessee's existing method of execution. This is how raw it is in Tennessee. I never want to live in Tennessee. Existing methods of execution, lethal injection, and electrocution. Could I put an amendment that would include hanging on a tree? Also, Representative Paul Sherrill said before calling the firing squad a bill a very good idea. So, this guy, Paul Sherrill, wants to bring hanging by a tree back to Tennessee. They've been doing this kind of shit. And this is an illegal procedure of taking black kids from a black mother for smoking marijuana. Are you serious? Are you serious? No child abuse. The family is charged. The parents are charged with misdemeanors. No felonies. They say they found a weapon, but no one's been charged with a weapon. You didn't say if it was a gun, a knife, or nothing. The district attorney, Department of Children's Service are working together. And I bet you any amount of money, you do some investigation on these people, they down with the sex trafficking. These are the people that be empowered. They be down with the sex trafficking. You don't understand it. You think I'm just capping. When you start doing some research on children's service, they set it up. They know who the child molesters is. These are 5 black kids. They wanted to kidnap them to probably have sex with them. I put nothing past hillbillies in Tennessee. You heard what that legislator want to do. He wants to bring back hanging as a way of execution inmates. This is the mentality. Check out this video.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. DCS took away a couple's children after a traffic stop and a misdemeanor charge. And tonight, Tennessee's Democrats are pushing DCS to give the kids back.
DCS took the kids a month ago. Here's News 2's Adam Mincer.
And when I went to go reach him, the man grabbed me. He told me, don't touch him.
It was a promise to her kids she couldn't keep.
And I'm just telling him, like, it's okay. Nobody's going to separate us.
While driving from Georgia to Chicago, Bianca Claiborne and her partner, Deontay Williams, were stopped by state troopers. According to court documents, it was for having dark-tinted windows and also driving in the left lane without passing. After being pulled over, documents say the trooper smelled marijuana, and the parents admitted to smoking it. Troopers found 0.17 ounces of marijuana in the car. Later on, Claiborne's 5 kids were taken into DCS custody after a court ruling. The kids are young, ranging from 4 months old to 7 years old.
My oldest child, he was just looking at me like confused. And I just gave him a hug and I told him it's not your fault.
Now, Democratic senators are calling for DCS to release the kids back to the parents.
It is absolutely ridiculous when marijuana is illegal in about half the states in the country that a black family got 5 of their children taken away, put into DCS that's not doing a good job of taking care of the children they already have, and they won't give them their children back for a misdemeanor charge.
In a statement, the district attorney says there's more to the story than the mother and her attorneys have put out. Highway Patrol says there was a weapon in the vehicle in possession of a convicted felon, but we have yet to see any charges filed related to that claim.
We did not arrest the mother in this particular case, and with the intentions of leaving the children with her, and that's where we left it.
DCS says they can't comment on cases and adds DCS and law enforcement follow protocol for collecting evidence. Those findings are then presented to the court. In this instance, the evidence resulted in the court placing children in DCS custody. As lawyers and officials talk, Claiborne and Williams are in Georgia.
It's like death.
Awaiting court dates.
Having children that's out in the world and you can't physically see, touch, or anything like that, it's mind-boggling.
Claiborne's attorneys say DCS is now retaliating against them for releasing certain legal documents to the public. DCS did not respond to comment on that. We're also continuing to ask the department what evidence they collected that led to these children being put in state custody. Bob?
Black family. So don't you agree that it was a kidnapping? Who takes kids from a family if the kids is not being mistreated? If the kids have not been molested, beaten, and starved to death? You did not catch the brother and sister selling dope? 2 young adults admit to smoking weed, and this is how you do them in Manchester, Tennessee? Bianca Claiborne is the mother of these kids. Their father is Deontay Williams. I pray and hope that they get their kids back soon. Now, when I spoke on the population of black people in Manchester, when I said the population, I didn't say black people, I just said people. But I want you to know that I was talking about black people. And the numbers that I checked in the city of Manchester, there's 775 black people. In the county is 2,000 black people, a little bit over 2,000, opposed to 54,000 white people. 54,000 white people. Do y'all think those kids gonna end up in a black home? Just something sinister about this whole ordeal. I never heard of nobody losing their kids because the parents smoke weed, smoke marijuana. And marijuana has been legalized. I bet you in Tennessee, you could go buy some weed from a dispenser You feel what I'm saying? Something is nefarious about this whole ordeal. This is a kidnapping. I don't care what no one says. This is a kidnapping and it's racial motivated. People in Tennessee are racist. I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm going to call it like I see it. It's racism. Just like this train come through here that you hear right now in the background. Sometimes they come through on the racist side because they know they're coming through a black town. They just hold that horn, just trying to make you upset because they can do it, because you black. It's racist down there, man, in Manchester. I don't want no parts of Tennessee. I want to see how blacks live in a county where it's only 2,322 black people. It's probably less than that now. And the city has 775 black people. And you think those kids gonna end up in a black home? Hey, this is Underground Warrior TV, man. Mash up the likes, share this video. Peace and black power.